Faves with Dan and Robin. Today we've got a little bit of food, a little bit of fashion, and a little bit of beauty. So let's start with the food, Robin. This is called ghee. And I did not know ghee was the same thing as clarified butter.
Yeah, it's basically butter with the milk solids removed. So it's great for people that can't tolerate dairy, but it's great for anyone else too because it's really super delicious.
It is delicious, and the interesting thing is I've always been kind of the calorie girl. So I'll look at calories and go, 1 teaspoon, 45 calories. Well, a teaspoon of butter is 35 calories, so why would I go with ghee? Well, because ghee is so rich, so perfected butter that you don't even have to use the same amount as butter, and as Robin said, you get to remove the dairy. We actually approve ghee as one of the foods that you can take on our Ageless Woman Detox diet, and it was the first time I've used it at home. Put like a half a teaspoon in my sauteed green beans or, you know, on our English muffin that is grain-free, and I was like, oh my gosh, and now I always have ghee in my cupboard. So you should be able to find it in the dairy section. Any points or tips you would have for people to look for?
Well, a lot of people will ask, sometimes people ask, do you have to refrigerate ghee? And the answer is no. It actually, because the milk solids are gone out of it, it's very stable, so you can literally just keep it in your shelf. A lot of people like to do that because it's softer and easy to get, but I know Dana keeps it in the refrigerator so it gets hard, so she uses a little less.
I use a little teeny spoon and just, it kind of, you know, it comes off kind of hard, but it allows me to be a little more careful. But delicious and highly recommended. Just because you're trying to be healthy or lose weight doesn't mean you have to forgo taste. And ghee, tasty. Well, let's talk next about a little bit of beauty suggestion. And here's the beauty suggestion today. I'm sure you've heard of bronzers. And bronzers can be great because, especially as ageless women, we're trying to protect our faces. I don't think my face has intentionally been in the direct sunlight without sunscreen and a hat, sunglasses for 20 years. And that is a good tip, but it's never too late. But I like to look bronze. And so you know, you can always use it on your face a little bit. But you can also use it on your body.
Demonstration.
Okay. Robin is definitely a gal who likes to be outside riding horses.
So I always have some sort of, well, either a t-shirt or a tank top. If you ever see me with a farmer's tan, usually it's because I have a t-shirt here and my arms get tan, even though I'm putting sunscreen on. But today you can see on this strapless, you can see my tan
white right there. So I'm going to just do one side and show you how
it's going to get better with the lights we have for the camera. It might
turn the other way a little bit because that's the side. You can start to see how it softens it. And, you know, sometimes at my age, I'm a little older than Robin, I have more flaws on my, what's this called, décolletage. And so I will sometimes actually get a little in here. And you've probably noticed if you've looked really hard at me, I have a big growth here. I have a bone spur. So when I'm on camera, sometimes I will take either a light or in the summer, a darker powder, and it kind of helps it disappear a little bit. But Robin, this is definitely toning down. And so you can use it on your legs. I use it sometimes when we're going on camera. I'll use it on my arms if they just look a little, you know.
And you still see it on me a little bit, but that's because
but it's better.
It is better when we have the lights for the camera. It's not real life looking. But if we were out, if I just wanted to go out to dinner and cover this up, you would not see it without those lights really shining.
Well, and it's not like you painted yourself that it's so dark that it's outrageous, but it does notch things up a little. So that was food. This was beauty. Now let's do a little fashion.
Well, let's talk about, okay, so you guys see what I'm wearing here is a little strapless dress, but this material is
kind
super
of the jersey
thin, you know,
t-shirt.
So, you know, come on, I'm gonna be 50 years old. I'm not gonna go without a bra. Now, I could wear a strapless bra, but one day Dana came down, she had on a tank top, and I looked at her, I'm like, are you wearing a bra?
I was a 63
years old. She had these girly little boobs on. She's like, oh, no, I've got these special little backless bra inserts. And so I'm going to show. This is what we where and what we use.
So they're sticky on the inside. They're just silicone.
Adhesive.
This is silicone on the outside of your body. And so you literally, you put them right on. Now, obviously you wear them under your clothes, but when you put them on and they have a little tightness to them. And I usually wear them with something that has a little bit, this is cute. Yeah. But they hold you up and they give you a little support. They make sure there's no nipplage, which is always nice. We want to look proper. But they're great to wear. And I wear them under tank tops that are kind of form-fitting so that I have a little support from the tank. But they work great. Now, if you're really large-breasted, I'm a C cup for the most part. I think you are too.
Yes. But on these, I order a D because they run a little bit small.
Yeah, so, and they're really inexpensive, like
super inexpensive.
$6 to $9.
$6 to $10.
So we're going to link some of our favorites on the show notes. So if anything sounds fun to you, go ahead, take advantage and try it out for yourself because girlfriends share their favorites.